Alright, let's make our way in. Seems the scrying eye is following this goblin around. I'm not too sure why. We have here, there's something on the ground. Mag loopy hit. Your axe got broke. Your whips don't sting. Your priests all croaked. Your face, show your face, and will take your eyes, then chop you down to goblin size. The absolute will make you kneel, beg and grovel, bleed and squeal. Okay. Scrying eye.
The eye's glassy black surface reflects your gaze. As you gaze deeper, you feel a focus, an intent.
Sauron, is that you? I want to know who's watching. I'm going to reach out to the presence.
You feel a brief lurching connection, the sensation of falling into your own image, endlessly. Confusion, alarm. Then the presence withdraws, leaving a dull black mirror once more.
Well, that didn't work. Who could it be? Who is watching us? If there's anything else I can do.
The eye doesn't seem to notice your presence.
Well, as long as it doesn't care about me, I suppose that's all fine. Looks like we have some more things over here. As long as these aren't red, I should be fine to touch them. Bubalyon likes to touch things. Curse of the vampire. Hearken close and beware the vampire. Beware its cold beauty, beware its charm, beware its curse. Above all, beware the pale noble, for the vampire cannot bear to be of the common folk. How doth one protect from the beast? Walk not in blackest night, for the vampire loves these nights more than any other. If you must walk, do so by the light of our moon, and take care. Carry the blessings of marks of your God at all times. But remember, your home is a fortress, if protected well. If you hear a knock in the night, be wary. Let no stranger into your home. If it be a friend, look upon them. Do you find them Paladin Wayne? See you any mark upon their neck? See you any dirt upon their clothes? Unless their need is great, turn away all but the most trusted. And if the beast finds a way into your home, flee. Leave love and family behind. You will not save them if you fight. You will not see them again. But they will see you, pale and smiling, calling them into the night. Asterion, is this true? You know, it does kind of match things. There's a lot of talking going on in here. I don't think it's just me. What? You've been getting angry.
Gone here, fool, did ya?
If he doesn't.
What you staring at? Move along, ugly.
Hey, I don't know why you're so angry. Have I... Pretty sure I've been here before.
Heading to see our new pet. It didn't seem easy, I'll give it that.
You must be talking about the giant spiders you have in there. Don't know if tame is the right word for it.
You have already failed me once, and now you dare to question me.
I didn't mean nothing by it, your ladyship. Honest, I didn't.
Life, much like your words, is meaningless. Well, end the latter to save the former.
Ooh, she doesn't seem very friendly. Is there anything else we can look at here? Well, it seems like anything beyond this point would be stealing if we took it.
It's abandoned.
Looks that way. But scouts said they heard something moving around out there. Something big.
It's not our concern. Our prey is elsewhere.
Hello there, I'm Bubalyon, friend of the goblins.
Your scouting party has not returned, and half of the intruders escaped your guards.
Sorry, mistress. We mucked up.
Until their sanctuary is found,
I will take something precious from you every hour that passes. A trinket, a tongue, a limb.
I ain't no use without my limbs. The lads'll make the prisoner squeal soon enough. I swear.
Silence now, creature, or I will silence you forever.
As she turns to you, her thoughts mingle with yours. A cold hand caressing your brain. The chamber melts away to reveal a dark, endless nowhere. In it, you see a vision. The Drow listens as a pale-eyed young woman whispers in her ear. One of those the voice spoke of. One of the chosen. The vision fades away.
A true soul? Praise be. Are you here to join my hunt?
Oh my goodness. She's talking to one of the 3 special people in her mind. I can't let her know that I know. I'm Bubalyon, like I said. I spoke to Nier. He said you could provide safe passage to Moonrise Towers.
Yes, I suppose I might offer passage. But first, we hunt. Prove yourself worthy, and you will have what you seek.
Well, what if I seek friendship and possibly more? You're, quite pretty. Although it seems like we are going down different paths in life. Well, let's put that aside for now. A hunt, you say? Who is the target?
Worshippers of a false god. Their existence is an insult to the Absolute's claim on this region. There is a weapon the Absolute seeks. I'm sure those wretches have it hidden away there. We will find it amongst the dead and the ashes.
Her excitement is palpable. She lingers on thoughts of victory, of unbelievers' blood spilled, and of the weapon. She will seize it, in the Absolute's name. You feel Shadowheart's anxiety. The weapon the Absolute seeks, it's the artifact that she carries. The same one that protected you as you entered the Goblin camp. Her mind focuses. The cultists cannot discover that the weapon they seek is within their grasp.
The thief, whimpering in our dungeon, tried to flee to their sanctuary. We will continue to remove parts of him until he tells us exactly where it is. He's been resilient, but he'll talk.
She is seeking the grove you visited. Already you feel her mind closing around yours.
I have to keep her out. I can't let her know my mission. Let's see. Together you can outnumber her warband. No, leading her to the tieflings might doom them, but it would earn you her trust. Perhaps you can misdirect her or kill her. Well, that is kind of our mission. I'll try to misdirect her. I'd rather... Well, I'm supposed to kill her. I don't know. I'll try. I don't know what to do.
Speak, true soul. The hunt must begin soon.
Yes, I agree. I spoke to the prisoner earlier. I am quite well versed in torture techniques, and he told me everything.
Tell me what you know. The Absolute will reward us with such power if we find this place.
Oh, it's a patch of forest far, far from the grove. You believe me, don't you? I think you will believe me.
Fool! You have fallen for his lies. We know that area well. There is nothing hidden there.
Oh.
We will have to do this the hard way. Scour the area and hunt them down, then report back to me.
Oh, okay.
Prizes for guessing what this weapon they're after really is.
Tell them to
The
stop
artifact.
cutting him. We need him alive. Break
Yes,
his
it is the
bones
artifact.
instead. Start with the finger.
Let's retreat a moment. We need to gather our thoughts. Shadowheart, do you have anything to say about this?
So, that's what people mean when they talk about butterflies in their stomach.
Okay, just stop Stop, gushing over Bubalyon for a second. We have bigger things to worry about right now.
If you're here to help with the raid, talk to her ladyship. She's in charge.
Alright, I'm gonna try to talk to her one more time.
I trust you have found the sanctuary. I hunger for battle.
Let me have a look. How did a drow come to be commanding a tribe of goblins? Sorry, I'm a little bit nervous, talking to another true soul.
They are flocking to the absolute. In sufficient numbers, they are an effective force. Expendable and willing.
Okay. I've got some bad news for you, Night Warden Minthara. That prisoner that we spoke about before, he's actually escaped.
These creatures have failed me again. I will deal with those responsible later. Did he tell you where his friends are hiding before he fled?
Well, that's a funny one. I'm sorry I didn't get anything out of him.
Perhaps. But your thoughts are troubled. Show me everything you have seen.
Her mind enters yours, a splinter of ice piercing your memories.
Oh.
Tiefling faces flicker into view as she attempts to learn the grove's location.
I don't know. I don't know where it is. I will use the power of my mind. I'll trick you. Although this is looking very mighty hard. This is a hard one. Oh, I've done it.
I see only fragments. Your mind is confused. Do what you must to clear it.
Oh, yes, I will.
Raiders are just waiting for the
Don't
word.
worry about that.
We're ready for
Let's get out of here.
And the prisoner?
We're still working on him.
Alright, we can come back from her. We've heard what she had to say. Maybe we'll have more luck with Dror Ragzlin. I love that song that Volo sang.
Shugan al Shukok, Otashokek doors. I command you, corpse. Speak. Reveal truth to the absolute.
He's using my spell.
Nothing. Must be reading it wrong. Shugan al Shukok.
The hobgoblin turns to you, and the parasite squirms in your skull. You taste the ale on his tongue and the bile in his soul. The visions cloud your inner eye for a brief moment once again. You see the hobgoblin bowing before the armored elf you'd glimpsed before. The elf speaks of the hunt for a great weapon and the rewards that will go to whoever finds it. The hobgoblin's eyes gleam hungrily.
If it isn't a true soul devil.
He doesn't speak his next words, yet they still rattle your skull from within.
You ever talk to a dead squid? Now's your chance.
Well, actually, I have quite a bit of experience talking to squids. Let me have a try here. Was this the mind flayer that tortured me?
This mind flayer's build is smaller, its garb plainer. A fearsome creature even in death, but not the one that tormented you. Yet it too roamed the Nautiloid. It would have seen you, known you.
Absolute says the dead squiddy had a weapon. I reckon the killer nabbed it and scooted off to that looter camp. We find who killed it, and we find who took that weapon. So settle in.
Okay. Let the ceremony proceed.
You choke on black smoke as the Hobgoblin bellows his incantation.
I command you, corpse, speak and say sooth. Lucan ok, al koldek, shulkok hek.
Oh no, it's actually working this time.
The hideous corpse rises, tentacles writhing. Your heart seizes. Under questioning, the creature might recognize you as its killer.
Uh-oh. Well, I could actually manipulate Ragzlin. If my mind powers are enough, I could control the way he interrogates. That's actually not that challenging. I've already got the guidance. Alright, let's do this. Oh, damn it. We go again. Oh, perfect 20.
Ragzlin's mind reels, then calms. He will speak as you command. With Ragzlin's voice, you ask.
What will I ask? We're not gonna say who killed you. Alright. Ask it, who is the Absolute?
Who is the Absolute?
Ragzlin frowns in confusion at a question he would never have asked. Then the creature speaks in visions. Curved drow blades, crude goblin torches, gnoll teeth dripping blood. You see other mind flayers arranged in a serene circle. Absolute unity. Absolute power.
Damn it! That tells me nothing!
Why did you ask it?
Ragzlin's suspicions. He'd never have asked about his master. You remain in control. Barely.
Alright, we have to think about this before we ask. What were you doing in Faerun? I'm sure Ragzlin would be interested in that one.
What were you doing in Faerun?
Again, visions flow through you. A swarm of Githyanki dragon riders, silver blades held high, control panels melting, flesh pods spilled open.
Githam-hunt. They know something.
Suspicion floods Ragzlin's mind. Your brain howls as you force a final query into his throat.
Alright, this is the last one. We have to ask about the Gith. Why were the Gith chasing you in that ship, Mind Flayer?
Why were the Gith chasing that ship?
You see dark tunnels lit by noxious pools of brine. The darkness spreads through the earth. The sky splits open and nautiloids pour out of a void that consumes the stars.
What in the...
The corpse collapses, silent once more.
No, no! I'm not done!
Me neither, I want to know more.
Riddles, all of it. And nothing to show for the trouble but rotting squid meat. No answers, no killer, and no damned weapon. That damned Drow was right. Can't let her get all of that glory. Seems I ain't done with you. Report to the Drow. Minthara's the name. She's mounting an attack on that blasted grove. Tell her you'll join her.
Oh, yes, sir. Consider it done, Dror Ragzlin.
Praise the Absolute.
Yes, praise. Well, that was a close call.
Dror Ragzlin's a true soul. Oh, look at him, eh?
Oh, calm down. Looks like you've had a little too much of something.
Boss put you to work, huh?
Well, he did give me a job, yes, that's right.
Boss!
Sorry, he's talking, isn't he? Cities razed to the ground, blah blah blah.
True soul, eh? I figured the Absolute had standards.
Hey, that's hurtful. Have you know Bubalyon's one of the greatest true souls?
I'll do what he says. Ain't wanna make the boss any madder than he already is.
Alright, maybe I will. Right after I'm done investigating. What's this doorway? Oh, that's there the whole time. That's fine. We don't need that door. I'm just gonna have a look around, Dror Ragzlin, if you don't mind. Oh yes, there were. Are these Drow people?
I wouldn't dawdle if I were you. I doubt true soul Minthara has much patience left.
Yes, she did seem a bit cranky when I was visiting her earlier. I'll have to go back there. Oh, what do we have here? Oh my goodness. We're definitely coming back to this location. Right, what about you?
That was intense. I wouldn't want to bump into that thing while it was still alive.
Yes, I agree. You really wouldn't. But the goblins give you no pause. They're pretty crazy as well.
Someone needs to keep an eye on these buggers. I don't make a habit of questioning the Absolute. Now quiet!
It's an interesting necklace you have. It's a skull with a bloody handprint on it. I'm not sure I know what that one is. I'm pretty sure I've already been up here. Yes, this is looking very familiar. Alright, sorry. I know you're all climbing up, but we're going down immediately. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about the confusion. Alright, I think I've seen everything I need to see. I don't think these goblin bosses are redeemable. And I know what must be done.
The ringleaders have to die. The very natural order of things is in danger. Thanks to them.
Alright, Ooh, you can tell me what you know about Moonrise Towers.
Traveling to Moonrise is no small task. Expect dangers like you've never seen before.
Well, I've been to hell, you know. I've seen a lot of danger. Maybe it's not that bad. In fact, this is a perfect response. I'm something of an expert when it comes to imperiling myself.
This is different. There's more fingers on a hand than there are survivors of that place.
What's so dangerous about it?
To get to the towers, you'll need to pass through a terrible place. A cursed place. This curse shrouds everything in shadow. You will not find life, light, or anything natural there. Any who linger are twisted by the curse. They become shadow beings, tormented, dangerous souls.
That sounds pretty bad, to be fair. Well, the Absolute's forces, they can tolerate such a place.
So it seems, though I don't know how. You'll have to choose your approach carefully. You could go overland, along the Risen Road or through the mountains. Easier at first, but you'll run into the Shadow Curse eventually. You could also go under. There is a tunnel somewhere in this very Temple of Selûne. It leads to Moonrise Towers, through the Underdark. Long ago, a man called Ketheric Thorm built a secret stronghold deep down there, before rallying a whole army of Dark Justiciars, Shah worshippers.
Dark Justiciars. Must see for myself.
Aridon and his lot were looking for a way down there. They were promised riches if they retrieved a relic called the Night Song. But I think there's more. From this stronghold, Ketheric's forces could access both the Temple of Selûne and Moonrise Towers. But he was defeated before he could launch an attack. If you can find this place, I'll wager it will reveal a more direct path to Moonrise Towers, and may bypass the worst of the Shadow Curse.
Very interesting. You know, I actually found the hidden entrance into the Temple of Selûne. The way is clear.
Already? If only I'd gone with you instead of Aradin.
Yes, most people say that when they meet Bubalyon. Oh, Bubalyon, we really wish we were your companions. Can we join with you? And most of the time I say yes, and sometimes I say no. Really depends on how Bubalyon's feeling that day. I never thought I'd say this. Never been a big fan of the Underdark, but it does sound like it might be a safer route. You know, I want to know what you think. What would you do?
The decision is yours, but I'd favor the Underdark. Even a place like that is the lesser evil compared to the shadow-cursed lands.
Oh, very interesting. That's exactly what Bubalyon was thinking. Yes, well, you heard me say it already. Maybe the Underdark is safer.
Anything is preferable to risking the shadow curse.
All right. How do I find this passage through the Underdark?
You'll need to pick up where Aradin left off. Find the hidden entrance. It's somewhere in these ruins, from what I've heard.
And what business do you have at Moonrise? You said you'd go there if you could.
My business there began long ago, and has led to a lifetime of regret.
Okay, please tell me more.
I helped overthrow Ketheric Thormund, Dark Justiciars years ago, but I failed to prevent him from unleashing darkness across the region before he was defeated. I spent years researching the curse, trying to put an end to it. Nothing has worked. Yet. If I could join you and get close to Moonrise, perhaps I could have both helped you find a cure for your infection and lifted the curse. But the Grove must come first, I'm afraid.
Well, lucky for you, Bubalyon is also helping the Grove. Is that why you went with Aradin? You thought he might uncover this route to the Moonrise?
Precisely. Then perhaps I could have done something. About both the Shadow Curse and Ceremorphosis aberrations. But in my eagerness, I put far too much faith in the abilities of Aradin and his band. We didn't even get close.
Oh, I may live to regret this as a mind flayer. But fine, I will help you save the Grove first. I was already going to do that.
You will. Oakfather bless you. I'll be in your debt twice over if we succeed. You know what's needed. The deaths of Dror Ragzlin, the Drow Minthara, and the Priestess Gut. May nature guide you. I could come and help you, but be warned. I won't be able to suppress my animal side.
That's actually...
Subtlety will not be an option.
It's actually why I'm here. I've talked to the leaders. I think I've gained all the knowledge I need. It's time to get a little bit messy, Halsin.
So be it. May Sylvanas lend us nature's fury.
That's right. It's time to kick ass and chew bubblegum. And Bubalyon is all out of bubblegum.